Greetings. My name is Dennis Daniels, and I'm going to introduce you to Edubuntu and KVoctrain vocabulary trainer from KDE, the nice people over at KDE development group. The goal here is to demonstrate VocTrain. It's a vocabulary trainer, and you can create your own database with the words that you would ordinarily use for a flashcard. You can use KVoctrain. Clearly, vocabulary training is always a critical step in terms of developing proper use of terms in any subject, and especially as it applies to foreign languages, which is what this application focuses on. So let's go take a look at it. I'm going to show you how I create the screencast here. I hit escape to get out of the presentation. I'm using OpenOffice. And then I'm going to open up my VNC viewer, which is not currently running, so I have to go start it. Start VNC, and you can see it started up there. Click VNC viewer. Click New Connection. 192.168.254.2 is my Edubuntu machine on my local network. And my Edubuntu machine is asking me if I want to allow this user, allow me to take a look at the screen, and I do. So now I've taken control of my other machine here remotely. It's pretty cool, huh? So, Edubuntu is a derivative of the Ubuntu flavor of Linux. Let's take a look at the applications. KVoctrain should be under Education, which it is. You can see it's right there. I am of the mind that learning to use a keyboard is more important than the mouse, because you never know when the mouse won't work. I just hit the Tab key, and to finish typing that word, I hit the Enter key, and KVoctrain here should start up in a moment, which it does quite nicely. So, let's see what it's got for us. Merge, edit, find, vocabulary, show statistics, set language, remove language, learning. Okay, train verbs. Look at that. Settings, hide toolbar, KVoctrain. Let's try training verbs. Start training with verbs. See if anything happens. Lesson. Oh, no lesson. Okay, so we need to open example. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we have some samples in here. And let's open up the English one. Open. Okay. So this is our trainer. I'm going to expand this out a little bit. And you can see there's a little bit of information there. Let's see if I can go to lesson 1. Okay. Lesson 1. Vocabulary, settings, learning, English. Let's see what happens now. So let's practice our English first. Enter the correct conjugation forms. Wow. Correct tense is simple preset. Preset? I think it's simple present. Simple present. I encumber. Should be I am. I encumber. You are encumber. You encumber. It's an unusual word. We encumbered. Encumber. So let's see what let's verify that, see what happens. Don't know what just happened there. Okay. What happened? Let's see if I can search for it. Encumber. Search. No. I'm looking for the word. Oh, there it is. Okay, behindern. Okay. Well, that was weird. Let's try the German. Article training. Oh boy, German articles. Okay, so die Klotz. I don't know what a klotz is. Let's try D. And okay. Oh, it's der Klotz. Okay. Next one. Verfall. Verfall. That sounds like a verb. Verfall. Die Verfall. Let's try D. Bah! What happened? That was weird. Try that again. German. Article training. Der Klotz. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. Oh, we get an error. We have an error. We have a problem. Okay, create random query. Let's try that article training again. When you click on it and it goes red, it means it's wrong. When it's green, it's right. Okay, so I know it. Oh! Is it doing that because it wants to do that every time? As soon as I click, I know it. Okay, do not know. No. Der Verfall. Okay. How do I go to the next one? Cycle 4. What does that mean? Shawal. What does that mean? Now if I click, I know it. Oh, there's only 2. Well, that'll explain it. Okay. That's why I'm getting the problem. Stop the query. Let's try a different one. French. I'll do articles. Alright. There are currently no syllables for you. Okay. Should be invoked? Sure. Let's see. If I can create my own word type equal to current lesson. Well, that's interesting. You can create your own lessons. Word type. I don't know what that is. Equal to my type 1, my type 2. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. It's got all of the verb parts of speech right here. So preposition, conjunction. Let's try article. See what happens. Current lesson. We'll leave it at that. Current lesson. Okay. Click OK. Now, how do I add a new word? If I click here, can I insert? Edit? Append new entry. Okay. Insert. Down here. Let's scroll over to see it. Scroll over again to see it. Okay, so now that is lesson 1. Okay. Does it tell us whether or not what part of speech it is? It doesn't say, but looks like there might be something here for the language teachers to discover, to play with. Don't know what the format is back here, but again, KVoctrain, it's free, and it looks like it has some nifty tools if there was more data connected to it. and of course is up to the users to find. So again, used in the classroom is to assist studies of vocabulary drills and support vocabulary development. How I did it, you saw what I did. I'm running Demostudio on my XP box and then VNC'd over to my Edubuntu and record what I'm doing while I do it. Demostudio is running on my XP and again VNCing over to Edubuntu. I'm looking for good screencasting tools for Gnome or KDE so I don't have to use my XP box. Essentially, this is about sharing the wealth, to create screencasts and publish them, to promote Linux and Edubuntu and free educational applications in the classroom, particularly as it relates to setting up networks. As a teacher, I know the difficulty of having students share a computer or trying to monitor a computer, a single student computer in a classroom. Every student should have their own computer. It makes things a lot easier, and it's amazing what happens with student productivity when they all have their own machines. Setting up LTSP networks is the easiest way to do that. Setting up school networks is the goal. Something I've noticed in my travels around the world, that there's not much difference between the first world and third world, first world and developing world rather, in so much that both worlds don't have enough electricity, and at least in the first world there's a perception that it's difficult to migrate to use of more technology in the classroom, and I think that has everything to do with not enough training for teachers. Big problem with teaching, though, is that most teachers don't sign up to become secretaries, but because the technology is what it is in the classroom, most teachers end up becoming secretaries and don't last very long because that's not what they signed up for. Together we can fix it, people. New technologies promise easy entry for people of all skills to participate in making education a fun and efficient and productive environment for all students. Low-cost hardware, efficient software, and sophisticated and powerful education networks can be a reality if we pull our collective wit together and try to solve some of these problems. That's how I'm doing it with screencasts, and I've done my own LTSP networks, and I can only sing the praises of work my students did during that time. I want to thank you for your time. My name is Dennis Daniels, and you can send me an email if this helped you or someone else you know. Thank you, and happy computing.